Hello guys and welcome back to the cube draft. This is round two. We lost die roll, I believe. I just want to double check. And yes we did. And we have a one land hand that we can't keep, so let's multi this away. And it's not the best hand we'll ever see, but it's probably going to be better than a 5-lander. So let's do this. And let's have some come into play effects so we could get some value out of the Flicker Wisp. Because Flicker Wisping away a Figure of Destiny, it's not too sexy. Stoneforge Mystic. Oh, okay, we'll take it. Sure. Stoneforge Mystic would be just what the doctor ordered. Stranglewood Geist, on the other hand, is not what the doctor ordered. Let's level you up. Yield. Okay. 16. Huh. Okay. I think the play here is going to be attack with the figure and play the Geist. If he keeps back the Stranglewood Geist, like I said, think he's going to do. Beast Within. He's gonna get my kit again. Okay. Well, this kind of makes me want to regret not playing the third land, but the play was to play the Geist turn 3 anyway. And I really didn't think he was gonna Beast Within his land to get me there. So I don't think he could fault me too much for that. So I think the play here is just gonna be Flicker Wisp and let's exile that token away. So it's not that bad of a trade. It's really a 2-for-1 against him. Plus he lost a little bit of tempo. And if we had played the plains there and done that, he would not have Beast Within his own lands to get rid of our figure. So when we play the Geist, okay, and then we try to like oust this, he could have like Beast Within the Geist, get it back with Undying, and have a 3/3 blocker. So I'm not saying this is the best way it could have worked out, but it wasn't horrible. It wasn't the worst case scenario. So I can't complain too much. Okay, and yeah, Ranger of Eos is gonna do work. Refill our hand, sir. Damn. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. So the one card we don't want to see is Bonfire. And if he has a Bonfire, then he has a Bonfire. Char away our Flicker Wisp. That's an interesting choice. I don't think he has a Bonfire. If he had a Bonfire, there's no way he would have charred that. I guess he was trying to hope that buy enough time. Harmonize. Okay, I think the play here is going to be to oust this. No, that's not the play. Let's play the student here. Let's play the Wayfarer. Let's level this up. If I play the plains and level up again, that gets to level 3, 2 level counters on it, and then we could add. No. I'd rather have the option of adding weathered Wayfarer cards to my hand, so we could get library in case this game goes long. I want the creature advantage. 6 line. Have at thee. Okay. So I'll definitely use this. I'm gonna get this. Play the island here. We're not gonna level. I want the forbid up. And with the Weathered Wayfarer forbid combo, could pretty much lock him out of the game of a lot of things. What is this? Yeah, forbid. Cast for buyback. Choosing discard cards. Planes. And the Geist. Don't think the Geist is too relevant right now. Okay. Let's get planes here. Play a planes. Let's level the sucker up to 3. To a 3/3 first record, excuse me. That's 5th land. Okay, that was a mistake. I should not have played the other land. We want to attack. If I attack, he can't kill it, but he could attack back. Now I want to play some defense here. Yeah, that was a mistake, guys. I should not have played my 5th land. I should have just kept on using the Wayfarer ability to keep on tutoring up lands. And he doesn't really have to play any more lands since he has a Gaia's Cradle and Elves of Deep Shadow. So, my bad. Careful consideration. Okay. Let's just level this guy up. Level 5. Yep. Yeah, I should give up on the dream of playing the Weathered Wayfarer for anything. So I'm just going to play more lands here. Okay. Let's get the body in mind here, right? Yeah, get the body in mind. Doesn't really matter. Stone Ring my island. Molten Ring my island. Sure, that's fine. You could resolve whatever spell he wants to now. But we could just tutor up more lands with this. I could have floated for mana, but it's really nonsensical because, let's face it, he would just gone to a stack phase and we would have lost that opportunity anyway. So that Molten Ring really didn't do anything for him, unfortunately for him. And let's tutor up more lands, including the Library of Alexandria. Okay, do we want to put... I want to play the library here. Or get forbidden in here. Drawing enough cards, we could refill our hand with careful consideration if we needed to. We're just going to play the land here. Then I think I'm just going to level this up to a 6. And once it gets to 7, we'll start swinging in. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. All right, our opponent just gives up. He sees the writing on the wall, and I don't blame him. Okay, so he's a green-red deck that wants to accelerate into an Avenger of Zendikar. Okay, War and Peace, Feasting, Famine, Body, and Mind, Fire, and Ice. I think the War and Peace is the worst sword against him, so we're going to take that out. And I think we're going to just add in more lands here. Again. He has an LD package, so more lands is going to be fine. Is there anything else we want to sideboard in against him? Guess getting life with Exalted Angel would be pretty good. I don't think rebuying our spells is going to be too important against this guy, so I'm going to take out the Snapcaster, and I'm going to put in the Exalted Angel. The spells that we want to rebuy are going to be obviously Careful Consideration, Into the World, Oust, and Forbid. But Forbid, I think we're going to do the buyback a lot, and I really want like a flying lifelinker. I think it's going to be very difficult for him to try to race that, unless he resolves our Avenger of Zendikar and just crushes us with that advantage. The Planeswalker's not too sexy. The Pilgrim, Soulbounding, again, I'm not too interested in that. And I like our 1-drops more than our step links. So yeah, we're gonna keep like this. Let's submit. Let's see if game 2 could go as well as game 1. Okay, we open up with a reasonable hand. I think we're gonna keep, especially on the draw. We're gonna lead off with the Wayfarer, and if he decides to play his second land before us, then we could just Wayfarer for Library of Alexandria. And that's not fair. Not fair at all. And here you go. Okay. He's letting us Library. Cool beans. Okay. I'm doing my upkeep because I know I want to Library this turn no matter what. And I don't want to draw it naturally. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I want to lessen the chance of me drawing a spell, period. So that's the real reason why it lessen the chance of me drawing a land and increase the chances of me drawing a spell. So that's the real reason why I did it. All right, so we drop our second 1-drop. So Ranger is only going to dig up the Figure of Destiny if we draw it. But I'm not too concerned about that. What are you doing now, sir? Cold Eye Selkie. Okay. Those eyes are definitely cold. Okay. I'm going to play the Adarkar Waste here. I'm going to play the Student. We have 7 cards. I'm just going to pass here. Four mana. Run the Last Troll. That's annoying. Sure. Okay, let's draw a card here. Geist. Okay, that's a good card. Let's draw the card. Okay. So the real question is, do we want to turn on his Cold Eye Selkie? If we had more planes, I think the answer would be directly no. But since we don't have any more planes, I think we're going to have to turn it on for him. And I'm going to turn it on by playing the Dungeon Geist, by tapping it. Cool beans. And this gives us a threat that removes one of his threats. All right. So next turn, we could play a spell and library for additional spell. I like the sound of that. I think the Thrun's going to be a little bit intimidated into attacking. The only thing that I could possibly think that he could have that would cause him to be bold enough to attack into this situation would be if he had Umazhao's Jeet. I don't think he has that, so I think we're pretty safe here. Although he is dropping massive creatures on us. The only card we really do fear is the Avenger of Zendikar. If he has an Avenger of Zendikar, I think we're going to lose this game pretty handily. But the only card that really stops that is going to be our Forbid, and we don't have it. So, we can't play for cards that we don't have. I think we're going to attack in with the Dungeon Geist no matter what here. And I think we're going to play the Elspeth and just hope he doesn't have the Avenger this turn. Oh, I have 6 cards in my hand? Okay, I messed up there. I meant to draw a card when I had 7. I assumed with Elspeth I was going to have 7 cards with that, but I didn't. So I cost myself a card. And that's a boo-boo. Okay, he's going to be attacking Elspeth here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear blockers. We're going to block here, and we're going to chump block here. Yeah, that turn could have gone a lot better for us. Uh-oh. I don't think it's going to be an Avenger, because if it was an Avenger, he shouldn't have played the land first. It is an Avenger. That was a boo-boo on his part, I believe. Let's draw a card here. Oh, okie dokie. Let's draw a card. Sword of Body and Mind. Play a land. I think we might have to try to mill him out. So, I'm going to sword up. Our flyer. We're going to attack with this dude. Make a wolf, mill him for 10. Hope he doesn't have any more lands in his hand. Although we milled away quite a few spells, so chance of that happening is less likely. We're going to make a soldier token, and hopefully he can't kill us in 2 turns. Play the land. That's bad. Oh, Avenger of Zendikar. How I feared you. Okay. Let's see how he attacks here. I would assume most of his boom booms are going to come at us. If all of them go to Elspeth, lovely lady's going to have to die bravely for my cause. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, they're all coming for us. So let's declare blockers here. I want this one to block this one to block this. No, this one has to block this. And we're going to let this boom boom eat this boom boom. And we're going to be taking 7 damage, going down to 11. The reason why we didn't like trade with a hoof. Oh, we couldn't trade. He had a mountain there. The reason why we traded for a plant here is that if he plays another land next turn, it's going to grow, and if he plays another land, it's going to be bigger than the hoof, even with without the mountain. So that's why we blocked the plant token. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, actually. I didn't have to go into too much details in that case. I think if he played the land after he played the Avenger of Zendikar, I think we would have lost because we would have taken another. We would have taken another 4 damage, bringing us down to 3, and our wolf would have been sacrificed to our plant here. So, yeah, okay. Draw cards, land. All right, so we're at 7 life. We're gonna have to block 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 creatures if he doesn't have a land, 5 creatures if he does have a land. It's a little rough. That's a little rough, but I think we could do it. Alright, let's make a chump blocker here first. We're going to be working with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's play a land, 7 mana. So we could play like a Venser, bounce something, chump block, into the royal something. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's attack with this, because all of our winning strategy ends with him having no more cards in his library. Let's take a look over here, just in case we go into a game 3. Oh, he's the guy who got rewarded with a soul ring. Good for him. Do we want to draw a card with library? Doesn't matter. Our plan's still going to be Vents or that. If we play the Rifting Cloudscape, we could play Venser next turn with 4 mana open. Does that make a big difference? No, I think not. I think I'm just going to draw a card here. Figure. Okay, that's going to help in our chump blocking stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 mana. Sure. So our plan is going to be to into the royal something, and then Venser, probably going to bounce a token, chump block, and we'll see where that leads us. Hopefully he didn't draw another land. I think if he doesn't draw another land, we win no matter what. If he does draw another land, I think it complicates matters a little bit. I think he just concedes right off the bat if he doesn't draw another land. Or not. I guess Burn Spell is in play here. Burn Spell is in play. Okay, so let's block, block, block. We're taking 7. We're going to die. Okay, I think the play here is going to be simply to into the royal, the Avenger, into the royal Avenger, into the royal token here. Then we're going to chump block this and go down to 1. And he only has 1 mountain. I think if he had another red source, he would have played it, pumped up his plant tokens to get us. But if we make our blocks like this, then we have the Venser to block the burn spell to aimed at our head. And I think he showed us a char, and we didn't mill away a char. So we're going to just bounce the char back to his hand and kill him with this. No, that doesn't really work out now, does it? Okay, let's take this back. I'm assuming he has a char in his hand. So our real life is 3. So we could own, if we... Yeah, okay. So my original thinking was I presumed he had a burn spell. If we chump block with our 3 creatures, his biggest 3 creatures, 1, 2, and 3 here, we're going to go down to 1, okay? And if he plays a burn spell, we could just Venser bounce the burn spell and we're going to be okay at 1. We're going to hit him with this. Actually, that makes sense. We're going to hit him with this, mill it, and since he didn't play another mountain, since he didn't play a land to pump up his tokens, I'm going to assume that this is the only red source he has in his hand. That means that we bounce it and we kill him with the careful consideration. We're going to target him with the careful consideration so he draws out and dies. I think we could have played it differently, in that we could have played the Venser here, block the token, block here. So we take 2 damage going down to 5. Char goes to us to 1. You know what? I think that's a safer play. So we're just going to do it that way. I think it would have worked out for us either way, but I think this is just a safer play. The other play is a little bit more risky. If he has like a red producing mana land or a signet, you just misplay, then we just get got, because we're going to Venser, bounce the Char, he plays a red source, gets us the Char again. But it did open up the avenue of like milling him and then careful consideration targeting him to kill him, which was cool, but I don't want to lose to a cool thing. I want to win. And if I were to lose because we did something cool instead of something efficient, then I would have felt really bad. Yep. Okay. Cool. We won. Yep. I think we played that correctly. I almost got a little bit too cute with the Char play, but I fought off temptation. We won. I'll see you for round 3.